Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas. Fighting his way through contact. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. And the tight end goes in motion left. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. You look at this Raiders defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and finally...
And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. Kayvon Thibodeau with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 35. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Ready. Number 2. Ready. 20.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the arc. And he's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Drake London, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And getting this just shy of midfield. He'll spot it at the 49.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Wiggins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Houston.
Again, it's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Something lost and never seen.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. We'll get this out to JT. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
For a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got it out there. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go ahead, go. 21. Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Raiders in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 2 and a throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 92 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call. It worked. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the...
And the defense loses it. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Stay right here.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Drake London, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coach is always... tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he takes this right back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Raiders 21, Texans 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud coming right back after the pick six. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Stroud. This one left side, caught by Collins. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the 1st down.
Now the Texans on 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's another Texans 1st down.
And Stroud now to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball is a defense.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Stroud looking to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown,
Jaden Higgins there to make the grab. And the Texans are back within a score. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 41 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first down, it's Genty. And this time they were ready for it as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Into the hands of London. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Give him 12 yards on that one, and earns a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
21G. 18. Let's go.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
4-yard loss.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Bates' kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He's still barreling through. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Texans first down. A gain of 30.
Stroud to throw
First
it.
down, Texans.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now the comments cite, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
That's complete. It's Collins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Final play of the half. Stroud. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. With the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Tua going to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Raider first down.
Now Tua. It gets it right back to Mayer. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
21 out. Solo like Zion.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So here's a 3rd and 14.
20 TX. Hey. Turbo 1 high.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Texans first down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down. A gain of 33 yards.
Stroud.
First down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could turn their chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Why Tony?
Now Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. 55 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
A good run there on the right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Once again, it's Genty. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
21G.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Got a man. It's London. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. He stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Go. Ready. Corner, long.
Tua sets up to pass it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of a touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Stroud. That's over the middle into the hands of Knoll. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
2-yard gain.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Here we go. Hey, team. That's it. Hey, uno.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Ice jam. Right.
On the give, Genty. And he he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down
on the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Second and
Now
10
it's 2nd and 10.
at the 41-yard line.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That'll help the passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Here's Tua. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. Because sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Now Tagovailoa. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results in a 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
They'll get this complete to Collins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Here's 1st down.
15 yards. And the Texans first
Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Now Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 6.
That last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. Here's Stroud. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Las Vegas, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1.